This is not what I wanted. Unsubscribe. I'm not subscribed, and I'm never gonna. If you were to believe this guy, then you just don't believe this man. He's making up fake. He's making up lies. Let's watch this video. I just watched it 12 minutes ago. Time for recording this.
Yeah, so it seems the 8 p.m. shithill's on a fucking mission tonight.
I have no idea what you mean by that. He's just sitting there.
As loud as they fucking can, doing all this regular bullshit.
They're doing their job. They're
Slamming
just
on the brakes right next door to my neighbor's house.
That's just where they're parking up, okay? There's no coincidence.
Yeah, he's straight up fucking with people tonight.
He is not. He is doing his job. He's just sitting around waiting for permission to clear. It just so happens that right there is where...
Every fucking night at 8 p.m. Yeah, that's him turning on his light and waving at me and doing his regular bullshit.
He thinks you're a real fan.
No fucking reason for him to be here whatsoever.
There is a reason. That's just where I'm assuming the dispatcher told him to park. Or he decided that's where he wants to park for the night. He's not harassing you. The crew they are only waving at you because they think you're like one of me, or one of us, a rail fan. Because I'm a rail fan too. If you couldn't tell from what I uploaded in content and the engine and stuff, I know that. I'm a rail fan. They think you're a rail fan, Mr. Sean B. Because they're waving at you because they think, oh, there's a rail fan. Hello, rail fan. And you think that they're just antagonizing you. Yep, they're clearing. I guess they must have got it clear. And now they're departing.
Yep. Why is he stopping here?
Because that's where your party is told to park.
Fucking roared into the neighborhood, honking and revving the engine. Stop just long enough to do this.
I really don't like this guy, Mr. Sean B. I don't like him at all. I dislike every single one of his newest videos. And I went... Here's the train, and Sean B is gonna say, oh, they were harassing me, and some other bull crap. That's for you. They think you're a real fan.
Yeah, what I tell you, straight up fucking with people.
They are not. There's a little honk right there at the end. That was for you, because again, they think you're a real fan. They're doing a little horn show for you. But you're a very rude...
Shit on purpose.
I mean, that little honks at the end were on purpose. They think you're a real fan. They're giving you a horn show. They don't know you're really just a dick. Yes, I swore. Fight me. You're just a rude person. That's again for you because they think you're a real fan. And there's other rail fans in the street.
Yeah, I think Shithill needs another reminder not to fuck with people.
But he's not doing any of the sorts. They are not doing any of the sorts. Make sure, Mr. You know what he calls him, the B pill right there. That's you. That's you. I would say, what was someone, as I showed my grandpa my grandparents, my grandpa took me out rail fanning, and then I was showing him, I think it was this video, the newest, and that he said, you just want your 15 minutes of fame, and make sure to alright, if I have not told you this in the previous one, make sure you unsubscribe and dislike all his videos. And no, I do not mean reverse psychology, which is what I assume these are. Either that or there's people who believe him, because don't believe him. This guy's he's making lies. Make sure you unsubscribe and dislike his content. And no, I was literally talking to myself about this before I started the video, that no, I'm not like those I'm not trying to say I'm the bad guy and he's really the good guy. That's not what I want to say. I am not the bad guy. He's the bad guy. I'm the good guy. like trying to expose his plans. I'm just kind of like that. I'm not the bad guy who's trying to make someone look horrible than what they actually are. This guy is just sorry. Have some chili I'm eating, but this guy is the bad guy. He's trying to make a railroad look bad and say things that are not true. Everything he says, they're harassing his neighborhood and stuff, none of that is true. They are simply doing their job and following the railroad laws, which is blow for every railroad crossing. Short, long, short, long. Or long, short, long if they're in like Marietta, where there's a bunch of crossings lined up. Long, short, long. Or long, short, long, depends on the speed. I want that. Someday I want to see that at 0. Because that's what he deserves. 0 subs. I just don't like this man. If he continues growing after I publish this and he starts getting more subscribers, then if you believe any of these videos, I'm sorry, but you're being fed lies. Union Pacific is not doing that. They are not purposefully blocking 911 access at 10:30 p.m. They are not doing that. Just this guy thinks, they're running another train on the crossing down the street. They are purposefully blocking off 911 access on purpose. They are not. And maybe sometime I'm gonna just, don't make me, I will. Let's see. It's an about, correct? Yeah. I will threaten to do this if you don't stop, Mr. Sean B. I will do this. Oh, the Cadet 2011. 11 years ago. Yeah, 11 years ago. But I will click that button right there. Report user. Because that button be looking pretty good, though. I might click it. If you don't stop your bullcrap. None of this is true. What's his most popular? Oh, yeah, Union Pacific. Oh, no, I said Union Pacific, not Union Pathetic. Sorry. To any of his fans out there, I'm very sorry that I miscorrected. Yeah, look at that. He says Union Pacific pervert. None of that. Why does this man exist? No. Sorry. But why do you exist? And why are you making lies? Just stop. Just get a life. Also, the tracks were not built after you moved in. You chose to move. You chose to live next to a railroad track. You did this upon yourself. You are the one who chose to live next to a railroad track. So it's your fault that Union Pacific is honking their horns at 3 a.m. and stuff. You chose to live next to tracks. Your fault. Maybe you should just move out. Or realize that the tracks were not built after you arrived. And again, I'm going to say this, but you chose to move in to a neighborhood that had a railroad track. You did this upon yourself.